time children are in the building, it is fun and exciting, and we know it's a gift from God. It's been a hard week on the Brooks family. It just has, and you guys weren't expecting to be back in America this soon, and so we do the best we can. Life throws strange curves at us, and so we carry on and we ask God to help us. That's part of what baptism's all about, especially on the first child. Here comes a little child, and then mom and dad look at each other and say, and now what do we do? And this, we got to take this little creature home and take care of it. And so part of what we do, hopefully our Christian upbringing helps us to do this, but part of what we do is we say, Lord, I need help. We need help, and so we want to offer this child up. We do want to try to be godly parents, and we want your help. And so that's part of what we're doing with baptism. It's just kind of it's a way to put a blessing upon the child and ask God to be with the parents. And so we do that today. So today we are going to have James, Jimmy, Joseph, Olmos, Brooks. We did leave one name out of the bulletin, so we're going to baptize him today. And so it's through the sacrament of baptism. We are initiated into Christ's holy church, and we are incorporated into God's mighty acts of salvation, and given new birth through the water and the Spirit. And all this is God's gift offered to us without price. And so we'll have the parents turn over to page 34 at the top there. And if Jimmy doesn't turn the page on you, you can follow along. And so on behalf of the whole church, I ask you, do you renounce the spiritual forces of wickedness? Do you reject the evil powers of this world and repent of your sin?
I do.
Do you accept the freedom and power God gives you to resist evil, injustice, and oppression in whatever forms they present themselves?
I do.
Do you confess Jesus Christ as your Savior, put your whole trust in His grace, and promise to serve Him as your Lord in union with the church which Christ has opened to people of all ages, nations, and races? And will you nurture this child in Christ's holy church, that by your teaching and example that he may be guided to accept God's grace for himself, to profess his faith openly, and to lead a Christian life? Okay. And the congregation, we have some response for you at the top of page 34. Do you, as Christ's body, the church, reaffirm both your rejection of sin and your commitment to Christ?
We do.
Will you nurture one another in a Christian faith and life, and include these persons now before you in your care?
With God's help, we will proclaim the good news and live according to the example of Christ. We will surround these persons with a community of love and forgiveness, that they may grow in their trust of God and be found faithful in their service to others. We will pray for them that they may be true disciples who walk in the way that leads to life.
Okay, here, Jimmy. Would you come to me? Oh, for just a little bit? Just a little bit? It's okay. Grandma's right there. She's watching. James, Jimmy, Brooks, I baptize you in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. May God add His blessing to you. May God watch over you. May God be a part of your life. I pray these things in Jesus' holy name. Okay. All right. Now, normally when we baptize children of our community, it kind of becomes a church responsibility for you to watch over these kids and pray for them and be a part of their lives. Living in Brazil, we'll volunteer to come down, a couple of us at a time, and watch over them. And so Betty can arrange the flight schedule. But we can pray. We can pray. This is pretty typical of Graham County families. Our families are scattered all over, and they're still part of our church family, and so we want to pray for all of our kids and be at work in their parents' lives. And who's that crazy guy that put water in my face? Anyway, please welcome